Fools fool you, so do you, and lose dudes that want you to lose. So X can use you as a stat, but they have been wrong. You are not divine, but just a skin tone.
Welcome to 3 Count Commentaries. Let's talk about MLW Alpha, number 4, from October the 13th, 2021. So Lee Moriarty is wrestling Calvin Tankman. That's the first match. They played up the size difference between the two. Tankman is a big dude. He's aggressive, but Lee Moriarty is gutsy. Even though he's smaller, he's more technical, he's faster. His strikes are pretty good. Get him back in the match. It looks like it's going to be a squash match at first, but then they had Moriarty work his way into it, which I thought was really smart, Now, of course, it doesn't make much sense that a guy the size of Tankman is really like bowling you over again and again and again. You keep getting back up, especially if you're a smaller guy. But I understood the story that they were trying to tell. In any event, Calvin Tankman won the match. Okay, cool. After the match, Tankman raised Lee Moriarty's arm in a, good job. I like what you did. Alicia Atout then came out there with King Mo and Alex Kane, what they call American Top Team, MLW version, because there's American Top Team everywhere now. I'm surprised WWE doesn't have an American Top Team. King Mo came out there because he wanted to make Tankman an offer. He wants Tankman to join American Top Team, to which Tankman says he'll think about it. He'll consider it, which is, I guess, better than they deserve. Joseph Samael says that Hammer got 2 belts, and after he beat Fatu, he walked away with 2 belts with only 1 leg, and that Contra took their prize, and that the MLW's best wrestler and their only option was left crying. So then he challenged them to a War Chamber match, a War Games match. Naturally, they accepted, and Richard Holiday joins up with Hammerstone. That's going to be, it's 4-on-4, so it's going to be Joseph Samael, Jacob Fatu, I believe, Daivari, and somebody else. I can't remember. Maybe Max Kruger against Richard Holiday. They picked up EJ Nduka, who randomly saved Hammerstone from a Contra Unit guy. Contra Unit guy just jumps out of nowhere like a foot soldier from Ninja Turtles. And NJ Nduka just happens to be there, catches the guy and throws him to the side and is like, yeah, I'm tired of this Contra stuff. And I'm like, man, could that have been faker? I don't think it could have been faker than that, bruh. In any event, EJ Nduka ends up teaming up with Hammerstone. Okay, whatever. There was a match between Brittany Blake and Delmi Exo. Don't know who. Delmi Exo, I think, is a member of the Sea Stars. Anyway, she won the match. They did some stuff with Cesar Duran, which I thought was really fun. Cesar Duran, of course, Hammerstone came in to give up his national openweight title, saying he doesn't want to pull the ladder up. He wants other people to get chances and build themselves up too, just like he did. So Cesar Duran is trying to, kiss up to Hammerstone because he's a new world champion. But of course, he is the one who pitched the idea for the War Chamber to Hammerstone after it was Contra's idea first. But then Cesar Duran decided it's my idea now. All right. So then we get to the really fun stuff of MLW Alpha, which is Alicia Atout going full Lois Lane and doing investigative reporting on Cesar Duran, which I think is fun. So we get this thing about, we get these unreleased videos of Cesar Duran fleeing Boyle Heights where Lucha Underground was. And he's, filling bags and rolling up posters, and he's trying to get the hell out of Dodge. And that he was on the run, living out of his shirt pocket or whatever. He was like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? He disappeared for years, and now all of a sudden he's back, and he's an MLW, and now he's expanding. He became the matchmaker, and Court Bauer is giving him all this power. What is going on here? And she's got all of these snoops, because it's like this unreleased audio of Cesar Duran talking about the wolves is in the house now. The wolf is in the hen house now. And, there's footage of, I think, Katrina, the old manager from Lucha Underground. She's rummaging through Cesar Duran's office too. And they're building up this storyline that's going to involve Lucha Underground and where Cesar Duran went afterwards. Is he a mob boss, or who's looking for him? How they're going to handle it? If I remember correctly, he was being chased by Jack Swagger. I don't think they're going to have to X that out. Jack Swagger's in AEW. But later in the show, Cesar Duran says that he saw this hit job. It's this poor exposure, and says that he will not confirm or deny anything seen or heard in that piece, but says, do you really care? So I'm the greatest promoter ever. I'm going to give you the best fights ever. You're going to get the best lucha. So why do you care? why do you give a shit if I'm up to no good? Because I'm about to be out here turning this joint up. I can't disagree with it. But I do like, this new... That's the one thing I do like, is if you're going to have like a quote-unquote investigative reporter on your roster, let them do investigative reporting. Have some mysteries and stuff for them to try to solve. And I like that. They use it, Alicia Atout right now. Now she's not just doing lightweight gay porn with Selena De La Renta. She's actually doing something interesting. So I like this idea of, hopefully they can. I think they probably gave away too much on the first episode of this thing, and because especially if it's going to be an ongoing thing, it seemed like they maybe gave away too much. I think the first clip probably would have been enough. And then we could have got Cesar Duran freaking out, like, how did she get that? Where did she get that from? And, we start the whole, now she's kind of exposed him as, he's kind of a coward. He was running away from somebody. And she's going to keep taking tips and all these kinds of things, But, and we could have built it up over weeks and weeks, but maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe this is part of a several week thing. And I would actually be looking forward to that. I like mysteries, man. Put mysteries in your wrestling shows, And since Court Bauer, even though he's using somebody else's IP, which I don't like, he is writing something specifically creative with this, because he's doing something completely different with these characters. So I'm cool with it. The main event of the show was Tom Lawler versus Davey Richards in the first round of the Opera Cup. A decent physical back and forth match that Davey Richards wins. I think Tom Lawler has hit his ceiling in MLW. I don't see why he's even still hanging around there. But, it is what it is. It's a gig, I guess, until he finds something better. But I think that, Tom Lawler should be the guy that America Top Team brings into AEW, because he's already doing pro wrestling. So why wouldn't you bring in Tom Lawler as your Ken Shamrock kind of guy? That would have been smarter, but I guess Junior Dos Santos is okay too. And plus he hasn't been touched yet, so you get a virgin MMA fighter in the wrestling business. So I guess that's fine. In any event, the show was okay. I really dug the Moriarty Tankman match. The main event was okay too, and I really got a kick out of the whole whodunits and what's going on. Alicia Atout's investigative report on Cesar Duran. I'm really into that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Yeah. We're just gonna